Okay, so we got a dude dressed up as a Grinch. Check that out. I love it. I love it. There he is. Grinch on a motorcycle. It's just something you just don't see every day. I love it. So cool. Today I find myself in Milton, Ontario, just on the west end of the GTA, next to Mississauga. And this place, it's a pretty cool town. It's grown a lot over the years, by a lot. And today I wanted to give a little bit of a, guided tour of the downtown. Just go for a walk. It's a nice place, and it's Friday. It is Friday, the first Friday after Christmas, and I've already seen a Grinch drive by. Here we are downtown Milton on a Friday. And that is my first time seeing one of these cyber trucks. I don't know. I don't like them. They look ugly. I don't know, guys. It doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't really. I don't know. I don't think I could get used to that. Looks kind of weird. Cybertruck in Milton. Yeah. No, not my cup of tea. I wouldn't pay the money. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All you guys can tell me in the comments below, but yeah, it's just not something that, I don't know, excites me, I guess. And this place here, the old post office, this place has been a restaurant over the years, obviously a post office back in the day. And there's also these other restaurants that are like right on the main drag, like fine dining, really great restaurants to eat at. Mattress store in this store used to be a grocery store. It used to be called Village Green. I think you can see the sign. It says Village Green. Anyways, it used to be a grocery store probably about 20 years ago. And then this wing place moved in. Yeah, what's it? Wing Up. They've been expanding slowly. But yeah, they came in kind of around the same time. Kind of around the same time that Village Green closed. Now this has to be one of the smallest pubs that I know. It's called the Ivy Arms. And the Ivy Arms is right across the street there. Here, let me kind of zoom in for you. Been there a couple of times with friends. The outside, well, it's all kind of like inside. It's kind of like outside, inside. It started off as like a little patio, and then they kind of started to add on to the little pub that was there, and they've turned it into this bigger area now. And there are like little windows that open up on the side. Anyways, it's kind of neat. Street lighting, they're still here. This used to be a Benjamin Moore. It's not Benjamin Moore anymore. Milton has changed over the years quite rapidly. It's probably one of the fastest growing communities. The population's just exploded. I think they're up to like 120,000 people now. There's Chocolate Milton, 1992. Quality handmade chocolate. They're really good, actually. Of course, pizza. If you're looking for Thai, you got Thai. It used to be an old hotel across the street. It's a restaurant now. The butcher bar, that used to be a bank. Barn door. Little coffee house. Joseph and Mike's barbershop. It used to be just Mike's barbershop, but I guess Mike's getting older on. And he's got somebody else. And this right here is Jay's Ice Cream. Jay's Ice Cream has been around forever and a day. When you come to Milton, you come to Jay's Ice Cream. These guys are awesome. When are they back? Does it say when they open up? I'm not too sure. We got an Italian restaurant here. Another hair place. There used to be a CIBC bank machine in this parking lot, but it is long gone. Church looks like it's going for some renovations. Milton is a very inclusive community, very diverse, a lot of different cultures, and the people are friendly. All the ones that I've come across. I think we're gonna cross here. Actually, there's so many cars. We'll probably cross, well, let's just go up a little bit more and then we'll cross and we'll walk back through on the other side. There we go. $18.52. A lot of the original homes that were built in Milton are located right to the left of me here. Some really nice houses back in there. There's also a pool, outdoor pool, and a park. It's a little windy, so hopefully the microphone's working okay. Been trying to play around with a few things, seeing how things work and whatnot. Now how's that for colorful? Great storefronts. And then the older architecture on this side. A few places for rent. Right. Thompson Hotel, 1864. A lot of history in Milton. I used to live here at one point in time, but I have since moved away a number of times since I was here. The Works Craft Burgers and Beer, established 2001. Little coffee shop right here. Little bakery. One thing I like about Milton is they've really been able to keep a lot of their older architecture still in place. And there's the Ivy Arms right again on this side now. So there's a cycle store across the street. There's a lot of cyclists that live in Milton, because you have the what we call the escarpment. So it's not really a mountain, but it's called an escarpment. And it's fascinating. It's a nice place to go. A lot of places to go trail running or hiking or whatever. Okay, so that's where we were before when we started, but we're going to go down here. Because Mill Pond is down this road. Yes, we are downtown Milton, 1857. It's very quiet on the streets today. Very quiet. Milton does have a bus service here. I may show you some of the houses that are out here because they're so nice, some of them. There's been so much renovation done to a lot of them though. So there's Martin Mill Pond. So Jasper and Sarah Martin with 2 young sons arrived at their crown land in 1821. The water that flowed along 16 Mile Creek provided power for a grist mill that they built. Very cool, eh? Love history. Somebody's trying to test the ice. You wouldn't catch me on that ice right now. We have these houses that back right on. And these are all new houses that are popping up. It's a shame that the old ones aren't still here. But it is what it is. So there is a path that goes right around this pond and then enters into a neighborhood, an older neighborhood up here. And people walk their dogs and stuff like that. It's well traveled. There's 16 Mile Creek that went through some revitalization and cleanup. I think they redid the bed and the embankment that backs onto the industrial section. And there's an active train that comes through. Like, take a look. It's a beautiful house right across there. You can hear the rumbling of the train. Can you see it? There you go. Train off in the distance where those cars are. I wonder if they put a bridge over the 16 Mile Creek. When I was here, when I lived here, they hadn't done anything like that, but I'm curious. So there's a park on the other side there, and there's also a swimming pool. It's a long train. Good morning. It's beautiful out here today. I mean, it would have been great if there was a little bit of sun, but this is just as good. Really nice. Now here's a fun fact. The Robertson screwdriver, which is the square head of a screwdriver, it was actually invented here in Milton. And the factory is still here, I believe. It's actually kind of straight ahead to the right. Obviously you're not going to be able to see it because we're not kind of anywhere near it at the moment, but oh, and look at that, they did. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go down there in a minute, but I think this is, yeah, this is great. I wasn't there when I lived out here. This is the bridge that goes over 16 Mile Creek. And the pond, I'll probably have to backtrack, but I thought I'd film the underneath side of it before I go over the top. I could probably make this into 2 different videos actually. One where I walk the pond, and one when I walk the downtown. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can get a picture. Wow. It's been a while. All right, so I'm not going to do the whole loop, and I'm not going to, or am I going to, what did they build over there? What? What is going on? Bunch of birdhouses? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, maybe I do need to kind of go over, kind of check that out. There used to be a bridge that spanned across. Now, I don't know. Is this going to hold me if I tried to walk over? All right, well, it took me. It took my weight. I honestly didn't think. I heard some cracking. Now, what is this all about? Someone made this over here? I don't know. If you go down in the woods today, Who knows how long ago that was done? Looks like it was a while. So someone created this tiny little garden. Oh, that's cool. Little fairy forest, it's called. Haha, that's so cool. That would have been a nice little project to build with your daughter. Alright, so we'll go up top here and then cross, go down the stairs. This is an old rail line. It's not used anymore. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to see if we can go to that neighborhood over there. Sorry about the runny nose, guys, but it's the reality of it right at the moment. Well, I guess there is a path that continues down there, but I'm not going that way. Now, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen the first one in the series, that would be where we went to the mall, the Toronto Premier Outlet Mall. So you can take a look at that after this video. I'll leave a link in the description, or you can just click on the video on the end screen, because that's what's going to be appearing. I just want to do a test to see if the mic is actually on. Testing, yep, okay. It hasn't died on me yet. I take that as a good thing. It's a good day to get out on the bike. Every day's a good day to get out on the bike. Yeah. Enjoy. Okay, those are the stairs I need to go over to. Good morning, how are you?
Morning.
Come around the back side here. Change rooms and washrooms. I just want to get up into this neighborhood and show you this section here because it's really cool. So this park is actually called Rotary Park down here. The Rotary is like a community organization that does a lot of building little projects in the communities. And some of these are the oldest houses in Milton. So I guess I don't know, do we start here? 1861, beautiful house. This one was the sheriff's house, 1888 to 1815. That's when he was there as the sheriff. $18.79. Very cool. Apparently the guy that lived there was retired. What's that one? This one was 1908. And this one was 1880. He was a pioneer farmer. $18.81. As a clerk. $18.57. Right there. Oh, this is like one of the oldest ones. He was a tailor. 1854 to 1854 and then 1855 to 1862. School for the ladies. Wow. Just the history is so cool to see on these houses. Here's one for you. Early settler, 1877. 1879. pioneer farmer. I mean, literally my head is swapping back and forth. This could be another video all to itself. It's John Hardy's house, pioneer farmer, 1858. (1909), 1930, dentist. 1889. Now this looks kind of cool. It looks like an old house. Here you go. This is the Crown Attorney's house. 1857, built in 1855. I mean, it just continues on, right? Like, there, you know, this other house here. But, I mean, you kind of get an idea. I mean, these are old houses. It's hard to think back. Like, we are now going to be approaching, like, there was about 175 years old. Like, that's a lot of history to happen that most of us probably don't know anything about. I mean, look at this house. This is all new, right? Like, this is just a beautiful, and it just seems like it kind of blends in to the neighborhood. I mean, obviously it's not like a historic house, right? But it's cool. And then this one here, this is nice, right? That's a nice one right in front of us. Okay, so we're on Victoria Street now. I mean, this house here looks flippin' awesome. Should get up here to see what year this house was. 1857. County Judge. Yeah, can we zoom in? I don't know if you can even see that, but it looks really cool. And this one is 1886, another pioneer farmer. Oh, this is a beautiful house. I mean, they're all beautiful. 1886. Right, you can see the historical plaque. This one right there. Beautiful house. And then you have a bungalow that was built in the 50s in between. Now, my understanding is only the ones with that brass plaque are designated as heritage homes. All the ones that I've been kind of reading off where it's just like this white plaque, it's a historical house, but it hasn't been registered as a historical house, which means there's certain things that you can do to it to preserve it. 1907. This is a merchant's house. (1877). I can't really see that far. Anyways, house is cool. I don't see, there's a plaque on that, but I don't see the white plaque. So I'm not about to walk up to the dude's house. $18.99. This was a merchant's house. It's probably seen lots of renos. It's on the market. 3-car garage backs on to the park. Very nice. Another house from 1899. Wow. Now I'll take you to the old courthouse that's seen many renovations and has changed dramatically from what it once was. It's literally straight ahead in right across that parking lot off in the distance. (1920) retired farmer. Okay, just crossing Mill Street again. And that would have been the blacksmith shop right here, next to the church. All right. There used to be the post office right here as well, but they're also long gone to a new location. So this is the municipal building that they built, how many years ago now? 15, maybe more. But this is the old jail and courtyard. This big brick wall right here. I don't know if we'll be able to get in to the municipal office, town hall, but we'll try. Let's see what I can do. It's Town Hall, Milton. They got a beautiful kind of gardens off into the front here, and they have like little festivals throughout the year. I think one of them is like the Strawberry Festival. Here's some more history of Victoria Park. You can do a screen capture. on that. Hugh Foster started all this. Look at this. Oh, I always forget how amazing. Look how big you are, dude. I mean, it's beautiful. Just the architecture. 1855. All right, the county courthouse. 4 acres of land donated by Hugh Foster. And that dude there was the guy who started this whole development of this entire area. I think everything's shut up tight. I don't think we're going to be able to get into the courtyard. I really want to show you though. I may have to come back. Or maybe I can get in. I don't know. See, this is how you get in. Right here. And then you can literally go right through. But I think it's all closed up. So we're not going to be able to get through. Yeah, it's locked. But I don't know if you can see, but again, that's the old courthouse, jail yard, I guess, or whatever the heck it was used for back in the day. But anyways. And again, there's more older houses over here. What's this house? 1921. This one in front of me is. And there's both of these. This one's 1921. This was at the painter's house, Albert Armstrong. And then this one, 1913. This was the music teacher's house, Henry Wheeler. What's this one? Hugh Street, named for the developer. This is the Metcalf family's house, 1897. But like you can see, this whole neighborhood, the fairgrounds is literally just down there. This is Queen Street in Hugh. So this is the backside of Main Street. Well, since my channel is called Backroads, why don't we take a look at the back road to Main Street. You must have been a rich dude to do all the development of Milton back in 1853, 54, 55, continues on. I always find the backside of the Main Street houses always fascinating because you've got this carport right there. A set of stairs that go up, and then then you walk out on top of the roof into the back door. Do you see that? Right there. Isn't that the craziest thing? You don't see that very often. I mean, I haven't seen it very often. And that's the back end of Milltown Cycle. And then you got these little walkways that take you, see, like there's parking back here, right? So you can park, right? So you got all this parking. It's kind of cool. And then everyone can come down into Main Street. And then you got parking across the street as well. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, and there's the ivy arms once again. Why don't we get a picture of the ivy arms? I hope you liked today's video. My name is David, and this has been another episode of Backroads in downtown Milton. Hopefully you like it, and if you want to see more, please think about liking, subscribing, and making a comment on the channel. It does mean a lot, and I like to interact with all you guys. So until the next one, get out and explore. Okay, it's time to go to Waterloo.